am starting over. I'm starting over with my business because there came a period recently where I took some time off, and during that time gained a lot of clarity with not only where I was, but also where I was heading. And it turns out that despite having my business, despite having the offers, and despite having the most incredible clients, something just didn't feel right within me. And so I did some digging and did the deep foundational work and came to realize that what I was offering was no longer aligned with who I was and where I was heading. This can often happen in business when you evolve as a person, when life changes, circumstances change, your vision changes, and because of that, you then have to realign yourself with your business to ensure that it does keep you on track to achieving what it is that you desire. And so that's basically where we're at right now. I have my high-level program, Virtual Stylist Academy, which is my latest program that I've launched, and I've been serving my clients since May. This is the only program out of my entire offer suite that I'm gonna keep. I have since refined that program, and it completely aligns with not only who I am, but it aligns with my clients. It's definitely what I envisioned for the program, and like I said, I've refined it since I very first launched it last year. And so I'm completely happy with the structure of it, the delivery method, the curriculum, everything is perfect. But that is the only program that I'm keeping out of my offer suite. The rest of it, we're gonna have to revisit. So one thing that I know about myself is that I am all about that deep transformational work. I love the one-on-one connection. I love guiding someone from point A to point Z and really being able to transform someone's life. And I just didn't have that with any of my other programs. I had a membership which was all about social media and sales. And yes, at the time, it was completely aligned with where I was and what I wanted for myself. But that membership launched a couple of years ago. A lot can happen in a couple of years. And I just felt the more I created content, the more I created the trainings, the more I connected with the community, there was just something missing. And that was a sign for me to dig deeper and to figure out what that missing piece was. So then, of course, I revisited my vision and I revisited the goals that I set out for myself at the start of the year. And I also really dug deep into what I wanted to teach and the kind of impact that I wanted to make. And the actual information that I was providing inside this membership, I love, don't get me wrong, I love talking about social media, I love talking about sales, but like I said, something just wasn't sitting right. After doing the work and really discovering what that missing piece was, I came to the conclusion that what was actually missing was an offer all about your business foundation. This was a program that I launched 2 years ago and didn't touch it since. And I feel like because I didn't touch it, I moved on from it, it almost felt unfinished. And your foundation, the core of who you are, your business, your brand, your niche, your offers, that alignment, that clarity, that's what I'm passionate about. The more I got tugged, the more I just couldn't ignore it. And so then I went into my membership and essentially told the members that the community would be pivoting the direction to be more focused on your business foundation, alignment, inner work, and it was very well received from the members. So I was really excited to jump back on and start teaching these topics and educating my members on the topics that I was actually really passionate about. If your clients are as supportive as mine, they will ride with you with whatever changes you make in your business. I am just so grateful that mine are so supportive and so understanding, and they completely understand the reason why I'm making these changes. I don't make changes lightly. I really do give it so much thought before I implement. And with this new direction and even just the idea of pivoting from a community to more of a program, that just makes total sense. But at least then, this offer really does tick the box when it comes to providing that deep transformational work. I mean, you cannot have a business without your foundation. So I'm super excited to be bringing this content back out and to be teaching you on the importance of your foundation, but also really how to build a business in complete alignment with who you are. When you operate in flow and in alignment with who you are, truly, like, that's when the magic happens. And this work that I do, it's truly mind-blowing. This is what I wish I knew when I first started, and I'm just so grateful that I'm now able to teach other personal stylists how to build a business with ease and in a way that just makes sense to them. So we have the 2 offers so far. The last missing piece was that one-on-one connection. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, I did take a little break, and that really allowed me to ask myself whether one-on-one work is something that I wanted to reintroduce or whether I didn't see it in my vision long-term. And truth be told, it was always there. I just paused one-on-one work for the time being while I launched these other programs, but it always seems to find its way back. I mean, I have one-on-one support in Virtual Stylist Academy. And so I think the more I support my clients in that way, the more I realized, okay, it's time to bring one-on-one support back into my offer suite. With that being said, I will be offering one-on-one mentorship again. At least then I can really connect with a personal stylist on a deeper level and really support them through whatever it is that they're experiencing. At the same time, during my time off, I reintroduced styling back into my business. I had put it on pause to focus on mentoring, but I knew deep down that it was gonna always find its way back. And sure enough, while I was taking some time off, an opportunity came up. And so of course I said yes, and it has just brought back so much spark and life back into me. It has been grounding, but also exhilarating, and I am just so excited to bring that part of me back, because personal styling is the reason why I do what I do, right? It's the reason why I chose this path in the first place, and I have truly missed the creativity that personal styling brings. With that piece of one-on-one styling back in the game, I'm able to have the best of both worlds. I can mentor stylists, but I can also style. And it just makes so much sense to me now, and I feel whole again. I truly feel whole again because I'm able to do what I truly love to do. So that is where we're at. We have a foundational course for stylists, we have one-on-one mentorship for stylists, and we have the high-level program for virtual stylists, and then we also have one-on-one styling. When I think about my offer suite as a whole, it truly lights me up. It really ticks all the boxes in terms of who I am as a person, what I'm so passionate about, what my natural strengths are, and the kind of impact that I want to make in the world. And this is what I encourage you to do too. If you are feeling stuck in your business, if you are lacking clarity and you are just finding it difficult to make decisions, or you just have no idea what your next move is, I highly encourage you to take a look into your own business and to ask yourself where you're feeling stuck and why. Chances are it's because you're just lacking that clarity. Chances are there's a bit of misalignment in some aspect of your business. So I really encourage you to also do this deep work and really spend time with yourself. Allow yourself the space to be able to reflect so that you can really figure out where you currently are and where you're heading, and whether what you're currently doing is aligned with where you want to go. I also encourage you to revisit your foundation regularly, every quarter, but even more often if you're feeling called, because this will really give you the clarity that you need. Like, the clarity changes everything. And when you have that clarity, there's no stopping you. I'll finish off with some tips for you to get the needle moving if you are feeling stuck. Number one, you want to look at you as a personal stylist and your branding. Is it a true reflection of who you are, and is it consistent throughout all of your platforms? Does it really express you to your core, and does it feel aligned with who you are as a personal stylist? With your niche, you want to make sure that they really still do light you up to this day. Are they clients that you genuinely want to help and that you genuinely feel aligned with? Are you naturally drawn to them? Or are there some clients that you are wanting to let go of because they just no longer align with you? And that's okay as well. Do you feel like pivoting your niche? Have you outgrown your niche and you want to move into a different target client? When it comes to your offers, like what I did, dig deep into each of them and ask yourself if you still feel aligned and passionate about each of the offers that you're providing. Are they really giving you the fulfillment, and are they allowing you to make the impact that you actually want to make? And if not, then this is your opportunity to dig deeper into your goals and into your vision, into your identity, and really figure out the alignment between all of it. Because when that all works in harmony, that is when you're able to create the most incredible offers. And lastly, of course, you do want to look at your goals and your vision. You want to make sure that you are on track, first of all, but also that whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you're creating, it takes you that one step closer to your vision. I don't know why it took me so long to revisit my vision, but I always say that life happens for a reason, and no matter what, whatever you were meant for, it's always going to find its way back to you. I always trust in that. You can ignore the feeling as much as you want, but at the end of the day, this is just how it works. Your vision will always find its way back to you. And so you can't ignore that. I'm so at peace now that I have the clarity, and I hope that you find the clarity too. If you are looking for support, then feel free to let me know. I will leave a link to a workshop that I'm currently working on that will teach you all about your business foundation and your stylist identity, so you can join there and get started. I hope that this video inspired you. I am so happy to be back, and I'm excited to be creating again. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for your support. Give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.